A new update for Disney Dreamlight Valley has dropped, and we're going to dive in to check out all the updates and find out what's going on with those Mickey ears. In the early hours of this morning, 3 a.m. my time, as you can see here by the article, Disney dropped their 2023 roadmap for Disney Dreamlight Valley. And they have revealed a ton of new characters that are coming to the valley, but they also left off some things they've already been talking about on their social media. So we finally found out that the next update and next star path is coming in early February. In February, it looks like we're going to be welcoming Mirabelle and Olaf to the valley. I am hoping with the introduction of Mirabelle to the valley that we are going to see the Madrigal home. I think Disney could do a lot of fun things with a house that is also a character in the valley. Like, imagine a house sending you on quests for supplies. They could play with a lot of things there, even if it's only like a temporary quest line and then the house just becomes the house after you complete that. I really hope Disney jumps on an opportunity to do that because I think it'd be a lot of fun. And then of course, it looks like we are getting Olaf and we're going to get some more quest lines in Frosted Heights. I'm looking forward to that because I feel like my Frosted Heights is a little bit abandoned right now. I haven't really done much in Frosted Heights except add Anna and Kristoff's home, and then it's kind of bare. I really need to pay more attention. So I think having Olaf in the valley is a good opportunity for me to do that. But what we really need to talk about is the new star path. The new star path for February will tie into a lot of the Disney celebrations that are happening this year for the 100th anniversary of Disney. It is their platinum celebration. And when I first saw this star path, I was like, what are those Mickey ears? Now I will say I'm not up to date with all the Disney news because I am from Australia, and being from the Southern Hemisphere, we are notoriously snubbed by Disney. The Southern Hemisphere has no Disney parks and we have no Disney stores in Australia anymore. If you want to get your hands on official Disney merch, you really have to do some online searching. So I wasn't aware of the controversy around these new Mickey ears up until this update came out, and I can see why. For the 100th celebration of Disney, they came out with these ears that are platinum paint drip ears. And in person, I don't think they look too bad. They are mirrored. I think they're a little bit of a nod to old school animation and old school ink and paper. And then similarly, they have the Minnie Mouse ears with the bow. But I honestly think they would have been better off just designing like just the ears that were mirrored and not have done this drip effect. But they kind of get worse when you see them listed online like this. And especially when Disney sent out this email that starts, Minnie is dripping with excitement as she celebrates the centenary of the Walt Disney Company. And this has made it everywhere. It's all over Reddit and in different articles about how Disney sent this email out with this image. And apparently this description even made it to their website and it has now been changed. And I have the same question as this Redditor who's asking, how did nobody in all the Disney marketing departments see this and think this was a good idea? Now, I'm inclined to think that this is a Disney marketing ploy to get more attention on their merchandise for the 100-year celebration, because nobody was going to be talking about these ears as much as they are now. But then they went and included it as the symbol for the star path in the new update. And this just looks even worse because as a graphic, it doesn't look mirrored, it doesn't look shiny, it doesn't look silver, it looks white. We all know what this looks like, and I just really don't think this was a good idea. So we'll just have to wait and see if the entire star path of the next update is just covered in this platinum drip. I really hope not. In April, we are told a new realm is opening and new characters arrive. Based on the fact that this part of the update is headed by a picture of Simba, we can assume that we are going to get a Lion King realm, and possibly Disney has some other characters up their sleeve, whether they're from this realm or not. We're also going to get a star path that celebrates the Disney park, and based on the icon they have used, I'm excited to see if we're going to get some items based on Disney park rides. I have seen online that a lot of Disney fans have been creating their own Disney rides based on items that are already in the game, so it would be great to see some official items that represent our favorite rides. The second issue that I take up with this new update graphic is that they have used early summer in the update. I know this only affects a minority of people that play Disney Dreamlight Valley, but again, the Southern Hemisphere is snubbed. When they say early summer, instead they could say mid-year, late Q2, early Q3. I feel as though a global company like Disney could really think about these things in their communications, but we see it happen in the gaming industry all the time. So in translation, early summer for the Northern Hemisphere, early winter for the Southern Hemisphere, we are going to see more secrets of the Forgetting be revealed and a new princess enter the valley. This is an interesting stage of the update because a lot of people have been theorizing that this pumpkin belongs to Cinderella and eventually we will see Cinderella enter the valley. But given the wedding a princess races into the valley, there has been speculation that we are going to see the introduction of Vanellope von Schweetz. I think Vanellope would be a great addition to the characters that are already in the game, But if we're getting Vanellope, we might also see the introduction of Ralph in the future from Wreck-It Ralph, and his character design will probably be something similar in size to that we see of Maui from Moana. And Maui already gets in my way a majority of the time, and he's just blundering around the valley, showing off his muscles. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we have two of these giant characters in our valley in the future. The third star path still remains a secret, but I'm excited to see what they have in store for us there. And finally, the more to come, I think the biggest update here is the introduction of multiplayer sometime in 2023. I know they've been working on this for a long time, and it was always part of the concept of Disney Dreamlight Valley to include multiplayer. With the introduction of multiplayer, I hope we get to see things like being able to help our friends decorate, farm, and also I'm hoping for the opportunity to trade items. I do hope in the future we get to customize furniture the way we can customize outfits, and if we are able to customize and trade those similar to what you see with the Able Sisters in Animal Crossing, I think that would just make multiplayer even more fun and creative. One thing we didn't get more information on in the update is more storage options. The Disney Dreamlight Valley Twitter account posted last week a poll on storage expansion, and as you can see, it was very popular. In the over 700 comments it receives, there was also a lot of suggestions on how to improve storage, such as auto sorting, and the official account did confirm that there are going to be some quality of life storage improvements in the next update. So we'll just have to wait for the full update and the full update documents to know exactly what's going on there. I also won't be surprised to see if the new update comes before February 14th, if we have something celebrating a version of Valentine's Day. I'm sure that Disney Dreamlight Valley will call it something like Love Day, Friendship Day, something of that sort. It would be a great opportunity for them to reintroduce mechanics that were used in Christmas, like gift giving and recipe creations, and also themed furniture that is probably going to be in shades of red and pink. I would not be surprised at all if we see some sort of Valentine's Day related event happening in the month of February. I think the final important thing to point out about this new update is that they have included this here, free update. I'm a little bit suspicious as to why they have included this. I know that the game is going to go free eventually once it's out of early access, but does that mean that there's going to be a free base game and then updates are going to be somewhat like a DLC and we're going to have to pay for things like this, including new star paths, new characters? This has me a little bit worried about battle pass structures for the future game, but we can only wait and see. So that is my thoughts on the new update for Disney Dreamlight Valley in 2023. Let me know what characters you're looking forward to seeing, what updates you wish they would do. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and liking. It really helps and I very much appreciate it. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next video.